Hi folks, this video details a young pilot's amazing adventure. Flying solo 1,350 miles from Florida to Airventure in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Now sit back and enjoy this inspiring story. Aeron's next stop is St. Louis, Missouri, known for its iconic Gateway Arch.
Woodland Fair Park, Yellow Vagabond, final 36, full stop.
This is a private air park 40 miles west of the city where Aeron first learned to fly. Now he has returned with his own airplane to visit Patrick, his dear friend and mentor. This beautiful grass airstrip is home to Patrick and a number of his neighbors who share the joy of aviation. You say you're talking about flying around the world?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, when? Let's go.
Yeah, we might as well start now, huh?
May as well. It's as good a time as any. Aeron and my brother Wes both have hangars close together in Florida. Wes has been a private pilot for close to 55 years. He enjoys helping other pilots and sharing his flying experience. I call him my rocket man for his work on the space shuttle as an aeronautical engineer for the Boeing Aerospace Company. Here are Aeron, Wes, and Patrick completing a bit of maintenance on Patrick's beautiful Piper PA-12 Super Cruiser.
Look at how it arcs out. Look at this.
Oh, that's sweet, sweet. So we can end up
Do we want to do one of these here?
Well, Aeron, what do you think of this process?
Well, I think it's fun working on airplanes.
It's always fun.
A little unexpected maintenance. Everybody's getting in on it and probably getting in the way, but that's okay. We're having fun.
Who is Glen Peck, you might ask? We had a rare opportunity to meet Glen Peck, the Director of Maintenance for the historic Aircraft Restoration Museum at Creve Coeur Airport near St. Louis, Missouri. Glen is one of the finest aeroplane craftsmen in the country. He has restored over 30 tube and fabric aircraft, including several that were recognized in a restored classic category at the EAA's Oshkosh Fly-In. 2 of them being the only examples remaining in the world. Glen has a passion for restoring non-metallic aeroplanes with tail wheels where they're supposed to be. Glen says he has built
every single plastic model kit that the Revell company made.
Wow.
And most of the monograms and numbers.
No kidding.
My first airplane kit, other than plastic model, was a Comet Douglas Dauntless.
Gee.
And the guy at the newsstand where they sold the models told me that I couldn't build it, and I said, yes, I can. And he said, well, I really shouldn't sell you this because you have to cut the parts out with the razor blade. And I said, so what's the big deal? Then he said, well, I shouldn't sell you. I said, I'll tell you what, I'll make you a bet. I'll bet you that I can do it. And he says, okay, what's the bet? And I said, the bet is you sell me this model. It was a nickel. And if I can do it, then you have to sell me any model I want for whatever price it is fair. And if I can't build it, then you don't ever have to sell me another model.
Wow.
And he said, okay, I'll take that bet.
Glen restored this Piper PA-15 Vagabond, which by coincidence has the same serial number as Aeron's Piper PA-17 Vagabond.
So where's your airplane now, huh?
My airplane's over a few miles from here, looking a lot different than the original here.
Yeah, this is great, isn't it? Oh my goodness.
Not a problem.
Bill is a former U.S. Navy fighter pilot who served in Vietnam and later had a long career as a commercial airline pilot. Here he is giving Aeron an exciting ride in his RV-4.
Okay, I want a full report now. That's a J3 on steroids, right?
I've got to tell you, that's the first time I've truly been upside down in an airplane, and
Oh,
my
man.
stomach didn't react the way I hoped it
Fantastic.
would.
Yeah. Oh gosh, that's
But
great.
man, that was fun. Thank you, Bill. That was great.
Bill, he's got the RV grin.
He does.
He does.
Have very
Yep.
There's no real horizon out there today,
Yeah.
and my stomach got to me a little bit. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because it's just
a little
gray.
bit.
It's just a gray world.
Yeah.
What motor?
great.
It's an 0360, a Lycoming 0360.
Yeah.
Normally aspirated,
Okay.
but I don't have a carburetor on it. I have a throttle body injector.
Oh really?
And that way it feeds fuel in any attitude. You know,
Okay,
carburetor
sure.
won't fly upside down.
Right.
And I've got inverted fuel and oil also on this airplane.
Nice.
Does it have a smoke system?
No, I didn't. That was just too much. I didn't want to smoke.
What a spread. Great.
And blackberry crumble for dessert.
You know, you don't just get this kind of cuisine anywhere. That's right. You know, this is meant to be.
Come to a flying community.
Exactly right. Yep.
Our host and hostess treated us
appetit,
to a
everybody.
delicious dinner. The next morning, Aeron set up the cameras and prepared the Vagabond for his flight north to Oshkosh. We all appreciated Patrick's hospitality and will miss his great hangar and fantastic grass airstrip. But Oshkosh calls and we must be on our way.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Oshkosh 2021. The Green Lake transition is in effect currently. Starting point is the southwest corner of Green Lake. Please arrive there at 1,800 feet and 90 knots. Oshkosh is arriving runways 18 right and runway 27 this afternoon. Please be familiar with these procedures.
All right, we are 1 mile from Fisk.
Yellow tail dragger about a half mile southwest of Fisk. Rock your wing. Good rock. Which runway would you like?
18 please for the Vagabond.
Vagabond, roger. You can start a right turn heading 090. 090 on the heading due east. 1,800 feet just south of the airport. Enter a left downwind for runway 18 right. Monitor tower 126.6. Welcome to Oshkosh. Due east on the heading. Due east 090. You're turning out a little bit too far. Come back and go due east. There's a microwave tower out there. Keep that off of your right and head directly towards the lake just a little bit south of the airport. 126.6 for tower.
Okay, turn too far. I got the microwave tower that's on the right. Oh, 1,800 feet, 90 knots. We are here. Oh man. There is Oshkosh. We're on 26.6. We're on the right frequency for 18. Looks like the winds are about pretty much out of the south, 7 to 8 knots. That'll work. I see the orange dot. Cool.
High wing tail dragger across the 4-line enter left downwind, runway 18 right.
Going to be expecting just a little crosswind from the left-hand side here. Okay, there's our road that we need to be on for downwind. We are about pattern altitude here.
High wing tail dragger starts to turn into the downwind now, start to descent left face at the blue dot.
Okay, that's us. Mixture's rich, carb heat.
High wind crossing the 4-lane, rock your wings.
All right, we're on downwind. I see the run.
High wing tail dragger on the downwind, left face at the blue dot, pink dot, runway 18 right, clear to land.
All right, base at the blue dot, land at the pink
Just entering down, you can start your descent. High wing tail dragger left face there, nice job, add her after the pink dot.
Okay, we're looking for 65. Just a little high, but we'll get a good sync rate going here. And we are in Oshkosh, holy crap. Got a crosswind slightly from the left. There's the pink dot. We'll slip to it.
As Aeron would say, see if we can get a wheelie here at Oshkosh.
High wing on the downwind, runway 18 right, add her after the pink dot, clear to land.
Pink dot, there's the pink dot.
Yes, I think he got a wheelie for sure.
Ha ha! We're here! Holy crap. Oh man. We have arrived at Oshkosh. A safe landing, a safe flight, 20 hours. We made it.
This is another example of dreams do come true. If you work hard and plan for success, you'll be successful.
Well, good deal.
United all the
So
way
you made
up
it.
here somehow.
You can't get away from it. You try and you made it safely.
See
Good
all
job, man. Yeah,
We all
fantastic.
managed to find each other again.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
caught up with Aeron the next day and shared his amazing accomplishment.
Yesterday, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Pretty cool.
We were all hungry, so we jumped in the RV, picked up a good friend, Bill, who talked with Aeron about long-distance flying.
What you guys think? 50%.
Bill Harrelson is a retired commercial airline pilot and a long-distance flight world record holder.
Especially if you have a... So we built this airplane, the Lancer 4, from the ground up specifically for world records, specifically for ultra-long oceanic flights. So every airplane has plenty of room for more gas. What every airplane doesn't have is plenty of center of gravity for more gas. So what we did is we fly the airplane, see how it flew well. We loaded up with another couple of 100 pounds of gas, go fly again. That worked out real good until we started getting so heavy that we had to fly 8, and 10, and 12 hours to get down to the landing weight before we could land.
It's authentic. It's not made up. It's actual authentic gear that these people purchase.
So here we are at Oshkosh 2021 Airventure, and coming up towards the end of the week now. And since I've got here, or since I arrived last Thursday it was, we've had a whole lot of fun and a whole lot of great experiences. And one of the coolest things that we've done is the photo formation flight with EAA. We took the Vagabond up on Monday morning early and did a formation trip out over the lake north of here with the EAA 210, and they snapped a bunch of photos. We were in close formation the whole time. We came out over the top of the EAA grounds here and did a couple laps in formation, and then we did a formation landing back here on 2.7, and so that was a really awesome experience to be invited by EAA to do that. And then we had a fun week exploring the show and just seeing all there is to see. There's no way we could see it all, but we were walking around, getting distracted by a lot of airplanes and a lot of cool stuff, and seeing what we can. And then by the time Thursday rolled around, a week, or Wednesday, about a week after I had been here, we had a big storm rolling in from the northwest, and we started looking at it on the radar, and it was showing that around here we were going to have hail and 70-mile-an-hour winds and some potentially airplane damaging conditions. So we took the airplane and flew it down to Fond du Lac and found a little corner of a hangar space to stuff it in for the night. And then I just brought it back in this morning to put it back on display. So we had a little momentary interruption of the week with that ordeal, but it was all part of the adventure. And that's over with now, and we're back here in the vintage section right out in front of, with all the vintage hangar with all the show planes. So I don't know what I did to deserve to park out here with all the front row guys, but it's a great view of the air show. And then this morning we did the interview with EAA for the articles that they're doing on this airplane and the interest that they have in it, which was a really cool experience to have EAA come out and show their interest in what I'm doing with this little plane. So yeah, this week has been a really cool Airventure experience that I may never get to have again with this airplane, or with the sort of recognition that EAA has given this airplane and the trip up here. And it's one of those once-in-a-lifetime opportunities, and I'm really happy that I was able to seize the moment and be up here. And now I get to look forward to the trip home. It'll be a long trip, but get started on Sunday morning and make our way south. Yep, we've met a lot of people out here this week who either have a Vagabond or have some sort of a connection to the Vagabond, or short wing Pipers in general. It seems like everyone who stops by has a common interest in the airplane. And some of the conversations I've had with different people, and different relationships that we've made out here this week, it's been really cool to make those connections. Thank you, Wayne.
Well, hello, Aeron. Yeah, this is your ground crew, the Whitney Boys, and we're traveling along here at about 3 feet AGL. We've got a little interstate turbulence going on here, but I just wanted to see how you're doing and let you know that we're on our way south, and we did leave a little before you, but I suspect that you'll get there sooner than we will. Anyway, so I got the main pilot over here on this side, and I asked him to please steer in a direction that would get us home and also avoid the bumps. But for some reason, he didn't. Yeah, he's not doing any better than I have been doing, trying to avoid the bumps. So as you can see, the camera sometimes moves around a little bit. You might have noticed that. But anyway, we're thinking about you and wishing you a safe travel home, and we'll see you back in Florida.
Right. So here I am back home at the hangar in Merritt Island, Florida. Made it home safely from the round trip to Oshkosh and back. It was about 35 hours of flying over the course of 2.5 weeks. and there was no issues with the airplane, and really not anything that I would change about the trip. It went off without a hitch, really, and it was just the trip of a lifetime. I will remember it forever, and you know, it was a pretty amazing experience to have this little 750-pound airplane take me all the way across the country and back and navigate some challenging weather and some challenging situations, and come out, you know, making a really great cross country out of the whole thing afterwards. And it was just a really, really good time. And the trip home, after I left Oshkosh, was a lot faster than I expected. I had a really good tailwind, and I made it home in about a day and a half. And, you know, didn't really have to dodge a whole lot. Went pretty much in a straight line and made some really good quick stops, and got home and got the plane tucked away safely. And it was a great end to a really awesome trip. So I can't wait to do it again sometime. Hopefully I'll do it again in this airplane at some point. But looking forward to going to Oshkosh again next year and for many years to come, and just having fun with airplanes. So here's the result of the judging at Oshkosh. Totally unexpected. I entered this airplane to be judged with really low hopes that it would win anything. And come to find out, the judges really liked it, and they gave it the Bronze Lindy in the 0 to 85 horsepower category for classic aircraft, which was unbelievable. I was totally blown away at the awards ceremony to go up there and claim this trophy, and this is something that I'll treasure forever, to keep with this airplane, and it just was really the icing on the cake for the entire experience of flying all the way up there and back. To come home with an award this special really means a lot.
I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. And as always, I appreciate your comments. Thank you for watching. And until next time, take care.
Highway tail dragger left face there. Nice job. Add her up for the pink dot.
And we are in Oshkosh. Holy crap. There's the pink dot. We'll slip to it. Pink dot. There's the pink dot. Ha ha! We're here! Holy crap.